In order for you to succeed in life, in business, and in real estate, you gotta have SMART goals. Let's go into it. So S stands for your goals gotta be specific. Clarity is power, okay? You gotta be as clear as possible. So for example, if one of your goal is to get a car, don't just say, I want to get a new car. What type of car do you want? Do you want a Toyota or do you want a Mercedes? That's a big difference, right? What type of Mercedes do you want? Do you want the G or do you want the C? Do you want a brand new one or do you want a used one? What color the Mercedes is going to be in? Are you going to be leasing it or financing it or just buying it straight up cash, right? Maybe even go a step further and start pretending that you actually already buying a car. So maybe go to a dealership, test drive the car, really see if you can actually get the feeling of you owning it. Put yourself in that situation like you actually in it. So be specific as you can, because the more specific you're gonna be, the better off you're gonna be. Why is that? You're gonna be emotionally attached to it. You're gonna feel like you're already there, and when you feel like you're already there, you're gonna act like you're already there. So M stands for your goals gotta be measurable, right? What do I mean by that? It's like you going to watch the game of maybe tennis at the US Open, and what do you see to the side? You see the scoreboard, right? You see that during that game, they actually measure the outcome. The same way for you, right? You really got to make sure that you do track and measure your actions and your goals, right? So you actually can tell if you are on track or not. It's not just only about setting a goal and forgetting about it, but it's about setting the goal, breaking that down, what it would actually take from you to get to the goal, and making sure that you're measuring the outcome, you're measuring your activities on daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly basis to really see where you are at, and maybe what shifts and turns you gotta make along the way as you go, because the goals may be changing too, right? And your performance changing as well. So always make sure there's something you can actually measure, just picking it out of the clouds. A stands for your goals gotta be actionable. You could say that one of my goals for this year is to get better in real estate. Now you gotta make sure how better you're gonna get. What are actually some of the activities and actions you're gonna take to get better? You could say, I'll be reading a book every single day for 30 minutes, right? I will watch a podcast, morning in the gym. When I'm working out, instead of listening to music, maybe you're going to listen to a podcast, and you will create maybe a spreadsheet where you're actually checking it off just to make sure that that's something you're taking care of. So don't just make goals which are kind of vague and you can really point that out. Really make sure that, if you want to get better, how can you get better? What it will be some of the activities for me to get better, and I'll measure those activities, be as specific on those activities as you can, and measure them so you can really build that consistency so you would really turn into your habits. So your goals gotta be actionable. R stands for your goals gotta be realistic. I really love this one because you always gotta ask yourself, who creates your reality? And the person who creates your reality, it's you, okay? It's through your actions. So of course, you gotta dream big. You at the same time really gotta see what it would take for you to reach the goals. And you have to see if you have enough gas in the tank, enough time, enough funds, because you have to always invest into yourself and invest into your business. So you have to see if your goals are realistic from a point of view of not that you doubting yourself and really not taking action. Sometimes really is if your skill set maybe it's up to a par. And as you know, if you're new in a business or you're just starting out, it's gonna take some time for you to really get better at this, right? To improve your skill set. So you gotta be realistic in a way to really see how it is. Don't see it any better, don't see it any worse. Always think big, however, at the same time, be realistic what it would really take to get you to your goals. And T stands for your goals gotta be Timeable. This is really important, guys, because a lot of people, including myself sometimes, we do procrastinate. Okay, look at it this way. Like if you're watching a game of tennis, or maybe you actually playing a game of tennis, right? There's a set of time. You just don't play and play and play. There's a certain time period within, right, you're gonna be playing at. So this year has 12 months. You really gotta break down your goals into small bites, because here it's too big and it's gonna be really easy for you to say, you know what, I don't feel like doing it today, I'm gonna take action on it tomorrow, right? So break that down specifically. What you're gonna do this year, what you're gonna do the first, second, third, fourth quarter, what you're gonna do this month, and what you're gonna do this week. Put a timeline on it, put some deadlines on the actions, on the task, on the activities, whatever it is, and really make sure that you stay on top of mind. That every day you look at your calendar, you look at your timeline on the projects, on the marketing, on the production, whatever has to get done and when, and you're really taking the right action. You're prioritizing, you're taking the right action at the right time, because you know what? It's all about taking advantage of the opportunity in the time of the opportunity. Your goals gotta be smart. So again, S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for they gotta be actionable, R stands for they gotta be realistic, and T stands for they gotta be timeable. So for an example, if I say that this year I wanna get better in the real estate game, specifically, I wanna get better on the phone with people. When I'm actually having a conversation with a customer or a client, I want to be better, at delivering value and really finding out what the need is and what the solution is to the need. So I'm specific in what I want to get better at. Now I got to measure it, right? So maybe I will say, you know what, for me to get better, the action for it will be maybe I got to role play 5 times a week, right? For 30 minutes. I will create a spreadsheet 5 times a week, Monday through Friday, and I will check off the boxes every single day, 5 times a week, just to really make sure that I do measure. Because you know what, if I don't role play, I can get better, right? And if I don't get better, I'm not going to reach my goals, right? At the same time, I got to be realistic. So I got to see, okay, how much time do I actually have within my day, within my week, to do that role play, to do that practice, to get better. Okay, I have half an hour a day. Well, let's schedule half an hour a day, when specifically as early in the morning as possible, before my day takes over, so that way I can really ensure that, nothing else is going to distract me, right? The least resistance, and I can really take action on it and do the practice and get better. And there's got to have a time on it. If I say, you know what, I want to get better in the first quarter, what it would really take from me, how much time I have, how much time it would actually take, in reality, when I'm at today. Okay, so I'm a beginner. I never role played before, so maybe I can start the first week maybe just reading the scripts by myself. At the same time, look for somebody who also wants to get better. I mean, maybe the second week we can start role playing together. Maybe the third week I can get somebody else, right? Just to change the perspective. So really, realistic, know where you are, know where you want to go, okay? Put some timeline on it so you can actually hit that goal within that timeline and just take action and make it happen. So I hope this was helpful, guys. Please like this, share this, give us some comments, let us know exactly what you want us to shoot the videos about so we can deliver more value to you. Again, always my pleasure. This is John with the Tayeb Group.